In this video, I'm going to teach you 5 lessons from the book Feeling Good. You will learn how to improve your mood by identifying and eliminating common cognitive distortions, as well as improve your communication skills. Lesson 1. Your thoughts create your mood, so learn how you can manage them. It all happens in your head. Your cognition creates your mood. Cognition refers to the way that you look at things, like your attitudes, perceptions, beliefs. It's how you interpret things and how you think about something or someone. If you're in a good mood right now, that's because the thoughts you are thinking at this moment. If you're in a bad mood, it's also because of your thoughts. When you feel very happy and motivated, that's because your thoughts are dominated by pervasive positivity. Your thoughts create your emotions. Therefore, your emotions cannot prove that your thoughts are accurate. Remember that everything is in your mind and is only up to you to control it. If someone else did this, you can do it too. Lesson 2. Negative thoughts cause depression. Every bad feeling that you have is a result of negative thinking. A pessimistic attitude plays the main role in the development and continuation of your bad thoughts. Each time you feel depressed about something, try to identify that negative thought. Why should you do that? Because these thoughts actually created this bad mood for you, and by learning to restructure them, you can change your mood. So, according to many studies and therapists, depression is not an emotional disorder. It's a thinking problem. Find the source of your bad mood, and after you find it, replace it with positive thoughts. This is the best and fastest way to change your mood and be happier. Remember this: your feeling results from the meaning you give to an event, not from the event itself. If you like the sound of this book, you can get it for free with a trial of Audible using the link in the description. Lesson 3. Negative thoughts which cause depression often contain cognitive distortions. Although they appear valid, they are irrational and cause most of your suffering. Dr. Aaron Beck said a depressing self-image can be characterized by the 4 Ds: defeat, defection, desertion, and deprivation. Learn how to manage these major factors and you'll change your self-image. If a negative event happens, your mood will be created by your thoughts and perceptions. Let me give you an example. If you got a bad grade on an important exam and you're thinking, "I'm so stupid and so disappointed in myself, my life has no sense now," you're going to create a bad mood and depression can appear. Instead, you should start thinking, "I should study more. If I want to reach my goals and to succeed, I need to study harder." This will create a good mood and you'll be more motivated. Remember that. When you think that you're trapped and hopeless, your thinking is illogical, distorted, and skewed. Lesson 4. There are 10 cognitive distortions that confuse your thinking. So, the first one is all or nothing thinking. If something is not perfect, doesn't mean it's worthless. This type of thinking is when you describe yourself in black and white terms. The second one is overgeneralization. If something bad happens to you once, it doesn't mean it will happen again. You need to have the courage and forget about the past and bad experiences. The third one is mental filter. This one is a bit difficult to explain, but let me give you an example. Being unhappy because you answered wrong at one question on your exam, even though you got an A. The next one is disqualifying the positive. Positive things are happening every day in your life. Don't exclude them by trying to think of what you don't have. Jumping to a conclusion is the fifth. Don't draw your conclusions before listening to everything that really happened. The next one is magnification. This is when you start thinking about your reputation because you did something wrong or awkward at school in front of your colleagues. The seventh is minimization, meaning shrinking things until they become insignificant. Emotional reasoning is also a problem because you take your emotions as evidence for the truth. The ninth is should statements. This is when you're trying to motivate yourself by saying, I should do this instead of I must do this. The last one is personalization. You assume responsibility for a negative event when there's no reason for you to do so. Lesson 5. The most common mental distortion to look out for when you're feeling worthless is all or nothing thinking. Probably you've already thought about that. Thinking all or nothing forms the basis of perfectionism. It will lead to the formation of fear of any mistakes or imperfections because you will see yourself as lost without any purpose. This makes you feel inadequate and worthless. There is nothing perfect in this world, and you shouldn't seek for perfection. Trying to be a perfectionist is impossible and will generate only bad thoughts that will lead to depression. Learn how to control your mind and change your thoughts because this is the path to happiness. Remember, if you like the sound of this book, you can get it for free with a trial of Audible using the link in the description.